Peptides won't fix your life. For most people, they're actually a complete waste of time. And unless you fix the behaviors keeping you stuck, you may end up wasting thousands chasing results which you're never going to get. Peptides have grown massively in popularity in just the last year. Injections for weight loss, muscle growth, and even injury repair, seemingly to promise amazing results without much work. What seemed to be something that you only saw on the internet being used by emaciated celebrities are now being used by friends, family, and even colleagues. Now, am I saying that you should never take a peptide? No, certain peptides can be helpful and even life saving in certain cases. But if you are considering using a peptide and you want the most effective results, you must first look at fixing the key components of your health and well being to maximize any results that you may wish to get. Now, there is a natural behavior that you do every single day that blows any peptide out of the water. A behavior which is so powerful that if bottled would be banned. Yet so many people around the world completely neglect this every single day. Sleep is the best peptide you can get. It supports our hormones, promotes recovery, and influences our mood, energy, and even our hunger levels. Yet sleep is seen often by so many as a luxury rather than a necessity. On average, human beings need around 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, but studies have shown that most people are averaging only about 5 to 6 hours. That doesn't sound like very much, but those extra couple of hours that you're wasting staying up watching Netflix or not seeing sleep as a priority on night shifts equates to an entire night of missed sleep each week. Poor sleep is linked to higher rates of mortality, including cancers, diabetes, and dementia. Doesn't matter what peptide you have, a fucking jab in your stomach isn't going to fix that, which is exactly why there is a free resource in the description of this video that will help you to fix that and much, much more. So before you even think about injecting yourself with any kind of peptide, sort your sleep out first. You'll feel much better and it's free. But there is something else which millions of people are doing each day, which is why over 70% of adults in the Western world are at risk of dying prematurely. Now, I've watched enough of my 600-pound life to know that being massively overweight has been linked to so many issues: skeletal strain, visceral fat on organs, circulation problems, and much, much more. Look, I totally get it. Dieting is hard, which is why so many people go on GLP-1 and Ozempic. In fact, I can hear you right now. But Jay, taking GLP-1 is great for losing fat. And I completely agree with you, which is why people who are morbidly obese, who are on the verge of heart failure, have deep-seated issues surrounding food, trauma, and comfort, should be the ones taking those drugs under medical supervision. If you're on the verge of dying through your weight, then take the goddamn jab. You'll lose weight, then you'll be able to move more, change your relationship with food, and extend your life by potentially decades. However, GLP-1 is not meant for people who just think they can eat whatever the hell they want without consequence, or who are otherwise completely healthy and simply want to lose half a stone for a wedding. These drugs are also very expensive and they do have side effects and should only be taken under medical supervision. And you should only take them if you really do need them, not just because you can't be arsed eating a little bit less and moving a little bit more. That shouldn't really be a controversial thing to say. But also the dark side of taking these drugs, which nobody really talks about, is that if you rely on a drug to lose weight and for diet control, you aren't creating the healthy habits and changes needed for long-term success, which can create a physical and a financial dependency on these drugs, potentially costing you thousands over the years. Plus, then, if you haven't learned the techniques and the methods needed, you then come off the drugs and you just put all the weight back on. Then there's the effectiveness of the drugs themselves, which, if they work too well, can cause massive health issues. Not even talking about the side effects. We are seeing weight loss so rapid that people are losing muscle and even bone density, which is exactly why, when looking at a weight loss diet, and an aggressive weight loss diet like a GLP-1, we must incorporate a strength routine and incorporate high amounts of protein in our diets to help preserve that muscle. Such things like in my Shift-Proof community, we have dedicated workout spaces, challenges, diet support, and much, much more, all included in a free trial and a 30-day money-back guarantee, which you can get via the link in this description of this video. By building sustainable and healthy habits around exercise and nutrition, paired with expert guidance, we can avoid the use of GLP-1s and peptides altogether, saving you money, avoiding developing over-reliance, and preventing any potential nasty side effects. It will also support your mental health, self-esteem, and overall well-being by not using these drugs and doing it the proper way, something which is circumnavigated when you use the drugs. And when it comes to injury recovery, these drugs do have a lot of benefits. In fact, a friend of mine completely repaired a perforated eardrum using them for just a couple of months. But this alone shouldn't be cause to go out and start sticking jabs in yourself whenever you get an injury or you feel some kind of pain. Due to the popularity of these drugs, they're also becoming very expensive. And there are also a lot of people out there willing to make a quick buck or a quick sale and sell you a fake, a copy, or something that could potentially even be contaminated. This is for the simple fact that a lot of these drugs are not even designed for human consumption, meaning that the rule book on how they're supposed to be sold, how they're supposed to be manufactured and created, and the control of them just doesn't exist. So please speak to your medical professional, do your research, and check with a reputable supplier if you are considering putting anything alien like a peptide into your body. Now, sleep and diet are important, but the main reason why people overeat and stay up too late often isn't because of a lack of willpower or discipline. When we get in from work, especially if you work a high pressure, intense job, you get home and your nervous system is amped up. Your stress hormones are running riot. You're hungry, you're stressed, and you're frustrated, which are all totally normal and expected. But this is where we have the highest risk of incurring damage to our bodies, damage which an injection simply won't fix. Taking care of our nervous system at the end of a rough shift has amazing benefits that don't exist inside of a peptide. And if we fix this, it will help with sleep, our mental health, stop comfort and stress eating, drinking too much alcohol. So we have a big problem in front of us, which a magic pill won't fix. So how do we fix it? We do this by effective decompression to reduce our stress levels and to take care of our nervous system. When you finish a hellish shift, and you get into your car, maybe do some deep breathing, maybe a few minutes of meditation. Leave work at work. I know too many people who take work home with them, leave work at work. Work's outside, you're now inside. And when you get home, take your uniform off straight away. Maybe even have a quick shower. Be purposeful with your actions. Be intentional with what you're doing. Shed away all the shit that has bothered you that day. All the emails, all the stress, let it fall away from you like a tree shedding dead leaves. I felt quite poetic writing that. You can tell I'm a writer, can't you? Take some paper and all the thoughts that will just be running around your head later on in the evening, get them onto the page. We have approximately 60,000 thoughts every single day, but we don't notice them because we're too busy. And yet when we go to bed, they suddenly get very fucking loud very quickly. So do a brain dump, do some word vomit, decompress your mind and body. The key thing here is not that peptides are bad, but you shouldn't see them as a cure all solely in isolation. Instead, see them as something which can assist you if taken properly and with medical supervision. Your health and well-being are like a cake. Terrible analogy, but it's the only thing I could think of. Good sleep, a healthy diet, and decompressing stress are the key ingredients to make that cake delicious. The peptide is a little flavoring of the icing we put on top. The peptide means nothing in isolation if the rest of it has gone to shit, but as an addition to something rooted in strong foundations. And if you want more help and support when it comes to well-being and fitness, then be sure to check out the Shift Proof community, which is linked in the description of this video, and even get 14 ways in 14 days of free support as well. Okay, so I can hear you shouting at me through the screen. And listen, I work shifts. I've tried conventional diets and even hired a fucking personal trainer, yet nothing works. This is because conventional diet advice doesn't work for people who work nights, unsociable hours, or swing shifts, which is why I ditched the generic diet advice and designed a system specifically curated to help with that exact problem, which is why you should watch this video next.